Guys, my name is Kira and welcome back to another video. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing the tools I use to create content on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. As I was writing the tools I use now, I actually realized in the process that these tools are really beginner friendly. So like if you're just starting out creating content, I feel like these tools would be really useful for you. I think the most expensive thing I purchased was my lighting, and I purchased that on sale for like maybe I got it for like maybe 40% off, 30% off. I don't remember, but that's like probably the most expensive thing I have on my list. Everything else is just affordable, and I'm sure you can find something cheaper, to be honest, for the tools that I use. So I'm just gonna go through my tools like as I create content, like my process of creating content. So to create and like map out my content, um, I just use my notes app or I write it on pen and paper. I know a lot of people use Notion, Airtable, Monday.com, Google Calendar, whatever CRM software, but like I don't have the time to learn that type of software. So for me, it's just easy to like map out my ideas, brainstorm my ideas, and just kind of map out what I want to talk about in my videos in my notes app or in paper. I just find like it's just better for me to just, process. Now, I feel like it's definitely not going to be like this for long. But in the meantime, this is what I've been doing, and it's been working for me because, like, honestly, like with the CRM systems, I wanted to operate a specific way. Really, I want to use Notion, and for Notion, I have to like learn the software, and I don't really have time to learn the software. And I don't really like how all the other softwares operate, if I'm being honest. Pen and paper in my notes app has been really useful for me. Now, I'm actually recording my content, like, I'm actually recording this video on my iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's what I record all my content on. And to be honest, I feel like iPhones, I think from like 13, maybe I won't even go as far as saying 12, maybe, have really good quality cameras, with their pictures and their videos. I don't know the settings I have on my iPhone on the top of my head, but I will put a video either right here or right there showing my settings. I did get my iPhone. I don't know what I did, but I was at the Apple store and actually one of the employees set up my phone for the Apple settings. So, Apple employees know everything. So, I just kind of kept it at that and just let it be. I think over time I might have like adjusted it just because I saw a content creator show their settings and I wanted to try it out. But I put it back to like the original settings that the Apple person there. It's like if you'll see, if you need to pause the video and just kind of screenshot if you have an iPhone. Sorry to my Android users. No shade, no tea, baby, but I don't know. I don't know about y'all. But I ain't got nothing for y'all. I don't have nothing for y'all. But for my iPhone users, if you pause the video and just screenshot, you'll be able to get the video settings. While I'm recording my videos, it's on video and I have it at 3x zoom right now, and that's been working for me as far as like my YouTube content. And then when I record for my Instagram real format videos, I just put the video at the regular settings, and then like depending on where I'm at filming, I'll either bring the camera really close to me or I'll put the camera back. And obviously I have a tripod. I think I got this tripod. Actually, this tripod is like $40, but I got it because of the head is squiggly, like it's flexible, it can move. Because I don't like the selfie stick tripods because I found like over time that it gets crooked. It doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. Hold on, I'll be right back. This thing right here, I do not like it. Like if you see, like it's just janky. Like it's not straight. I feel like it's not straight. And it does not, and maybe I'm just being nitpicky and maybe it does look straight, but I just feel like when I record like my iPhone, when it's holding my iPhone, it just doesn't look like it's straight. Like looking at it now, it looks kind of straight, but I just prefer the one I have because at least for filming at home, I use the one with the little squiggly end. like a flexible end, because it helps me, and it's flexible. I can do an overhead shot. It's just more flexible with the type of shots I want to do. So I still do use this one, but I use this more so like if I'm recording content outside, because I can control, I could see whether or not if it's straight or not. So yeah. You can see I have a microphone. I got this microphone on Amazon for about $20, and I've had it for about 2 years now. It's really good. The quality is really nice. If you speak into it, it can track audio from like as far as like 65 feet, 70 feet. So this microphone is Bluetooth. It's really simple to use. They have a little chip that you insert into your phone, and then it'll connect. You turn on the button, it'll connect, and then boom, we added. Now with my lighting, when I'm recording outside, or if I happen to do content maybe in the cafe or something like that, I'll use this newer, like I'm sure you've seen this like all over TikTok. I'm sure you've seen this. Like, this light is a really good light. If you don't have the money to probably buy like a $70 light, I would invest in this $30 light. This, I think it's $30. Yeah, I paid $30 for this. This $30 light. This light is so good. I remember I was out at a family event, and I was using this light, and they were like, everybody was asking me for the link. This is a really good light, especially if you're recording content outside your home. Now, and this is a new Noah light. I don't know, but there's so many lights like this out here on Amazon. I'm sure you can find one that's like within your price range that you want to, purchase. Now, the light that I use for my content is called the newer uh dim eye color light 480 LED. I'll put the link in the bio, but this light I got on sale, and this light was about 130. I got this last year. It's amazing. The lighting looks great. I really enjoy this. And before that, I had a newer ring light. I really like the brand of Newer when it comes to lighting. Before I purchased this, I had a newer ring light. But then that kind of broke down. It got real janky. So I just went ahead and invested in this, because I travel and create content, so it's portable. I don't have to always plug it in. I can put the batteries in and then use that light without having to plug it in. So it's really affordable, but not affordable, but it's really useful and beneficial. But with lighting, I will say this: don't get caught up in feeling like you need to buy expensive lighting. I just recently invested in this, but like, you don't necessarily need this light to create content. Like, if you have a ring light, or even the light I showed you, I feel like you will be good. Most videographers, I'll add this, most videographers say that, it's good to learn lighting. Like, before you invest in all these lighting, it's good to learn and utilize the lighting you currently have, because like, your content could look really good with like, if you have the windows open and you have the sunlight coming towards you, or if you use a light you have in your house and one of the, ring lights that you have, or whatever lighting you may have. And that's actually what I'm doing right now. So I can just go into my setup. So for my setup, since I'm talking about my tools, I feel like I should just tell you guys my setup. So for my setup, obviously my phone is on a tripod, and in order to see myself, I actually have a mirror right behind my phone in the tripod. And because my mirror is short, I have a shoebox holding it up. Now, I know if you have a Mac, most people air screen airplay so they can see themselves on camera, but I don't really have time for all that, because in the past, when I've done that, it will just cut off, and like, I be talking, so like, I don't want to risk it cutting off and then I can't see myself. So I just go with the old faithful mirror. And then I have my downstairs light to me, and then I have a light overhead of me. I have one light right here. So I have two lights. Let me explain. I have two lights. I'm gonna put a video right here so you can see like my setup. But I have two lights. I have one directly in front of me and I have one on the side of me. But if you only have one light, I recommend you instead of the light having facing you, because it's going to be really harsh, have the light above you so it can be like a halo effect. Like you still get the lighting, but it won't be harsh on your skin. um the reason why I have a light like in front, like slightly in front of me in the halo position, and the light to the side of me is, one, to cover the lighting above me, and then to cover the lighting for my shadows. Now, I'm not a lighting expert, but this is what I do to get the light and effect I have for my content. And this is basically like my setup. Now, I know this view is new. I'm recording on my couch, but for my charcoal gray background, that is just literally a peel and stick wallpaper that I got off of Amazon, and I literally found the corner in my back room. I put it there, and that's where I filmed from. That's my setup for when I record. I'm thinking about actually creating. I want to do set design, so I'm actually thinking about doing like a video on creating your own content corner if you don't have the space or have the aesthetic that you want for your content backdrop. So let me know in the comments if you want that. So for editing, I edit on my Mac computer. And if you have a Mac, Macs don't have never have no space. So I edit on my Mac computer for my YouTube videos. And I have a hard drive to upload my videos onto it so it doesn't take up too much space on my Mac. Now my phone, like I just keep, if I'm doing like a reel format, I just keep the videos on my phone and just use CapCut to edit those reels. Not only do I use CapCut to edit my reels, but I use it for my YouTube videos as well. Now for the reels, thing about CapCut that I like is that they have templates that you can just plug in your content to, and then it'll just create the video for you. Now I do have CapCut Pro, which is $7.99 for me a month, really affordable, and I have access to like the filters, the different type of templates, and being able to download my videos without a watermark. But you don't need to purchase the Pro. I just do it just for because they have certain tools that I want to use. So when I do my real format, I use CapCut, and then for my YouTube videos, I use CapCut as well. And for a beginner who doesn't really know how to edit, I would suggest you download CapCut on your desktop and use it to edit your videos. It's very simple and easy. Typically, I use Premiere Pro to edit my videos, but I have not used it in a while, so I kind of have to teach myself. And I don't really feel like doing that right now, so I've been using CapCut, and honestly, it's been working perfectly for me. So until I feel like relearning, reteaching myself how to use Premiere, I'll be using CapCut. But like CapCut is just really easy, beginner friendly for people who don't really know too much about editing or editing styles. And then lastly, to create my graphics on social media for like Instagram or TikTok, and then my YouTube thumbnails, I use Canva. If I do decide to like design something off the top of my dome, I'll probably go on Pinterest or, type in Google search whatever type of inspiration I'm looking for. But for the people who don't know how to design off of the top of their head, Canva is your best option. They have so many templates that you can choose from YouTube thumbnails to Instagram stories to Instagram reels. Anything that you need, you can find it on Canva. And the good thing about Canva is like you don't really have to think too much. All you have to do is replace whatever the template have with what you want to put in there. So that's pretty much all I've been using so far when it comes to creating my content. It's really simple. Like I said, it's really beginner friendly. So like anybody can use these tools. It's not a lot for you to think about or to try and set up. It's very straightforward and to the point. And like I said, I recommend any beginner who's just starting out or someone, who doesn't really know too much about content. I recommend these tools. I recommend you, just keep to these tools until you're at a point where you're experienced enough to invest in something of better quality. So yeah, guys, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.